Hi, my name is Bart van Kimmenade and I'm a product owner at It's Learning. In this video I want to talk about a new feature in our assignment tool called peer assessment. You can use peer assessment to share the load of giving feedback with your students, but using peer assessment can also lead to a better understanding of the objectives. Let me create a new assignment. I want my students to submit a book report. For this video, I've prepared a description I'll just paste in. When you want to use peer assessment, you must use a deadline. When this deadline passes, the answers of the students that have submitted will be automatically assigned to peers. Let me also connect two of the learning objectives from my course. This will not only help the students understand the goals of this assignment, but it can also be used as guideline for peer assessments, especially if these learning objectives have assessment criteria connected to them, which can be seen when I open the rubric. Students will now have this rubric available when reviewing the work of a peer. I have yet to enable peer assessment for this assignment, which can be done by checking the setting. I can then choose how many peers each student needs to review. Let me create this assignment and then switch to a student. Just like regular assignments, students will see the book report I've created in their task list. They can read the assignment instructions and in this case also see the rubric that I have connected. Let me now answer this assignment. I've written a book report in Word, which I will select as my answer and hit Submit. This student is now done with this assignment until the deadline has been reached. Let me fast forward in time. On the task list, the assignment now reappears, but with the note Assess Peers. When I open the assignment, I can see which students I need to assess and which students will assess me. Let me assess the first student. From this page, I can open the document that has been submitted, but I can also see the rubric that my teacher has prepared, and I can write feedback in the text editor. I can also attach a file to my feedback, for example when I have downloaded the answer and made comments to it on my computer. It is however also possible to make comments directly in It's Learning by clicking on the document. A preview opens in which I can read the document online, but also comment on specific parts of it. When I'm done, I can close the document and give my assessment. For this video, let me quickly set some achievement levels for the criteria of the rubric. And I also enter my overall feedback. This student did not do so well in my opinion. When I'm done assessing, I can quickly jump to the next peer I need to assess. In the interest of time, I will not go through the whole assessment. Let's switch back to the teacher. On the assignment overview page, the teacher can follow the progress of the peer assessment. I can see that Peter is done. When I click on his name, I can open the answer he has submitted, but I can also view the peer assessments Peter has received and the ones he has given. For the peer assessment, I can see the rubric assessment when a rubric has been added, and I can see the overall feedback provided. Lastly, I can open the document with comments. The teacher can always give an overall assessment himself. Let me show you one more thing that might come in handy. If you want students to improve their answer based on peer feedback, you can, if the peer feedback process has ended, quickly set all students to resubmit with our existing Assess Multiple feature. That's all for this video. Thank you for your attention.